Chapter 10. Where, where's the headmistress? I stammered. I, uh, need to ask her a question. Mrs. Mark stood behind the desk. Paul, I am the headmistress, she said, her chin swagging beneath her lumpy yellow face. Didn't anyone tell you that? No, I gasped. My hands were trembling. I shoved them into the pockets of my khakis. That's why I came here, the master continued. The school needed a new headmistress, but I love to teach. I can't stand being away from students. Teaching children is so satisfying. She stepped up behind the desk. Her bare feet made wet smacking sounds on the carpet. She began to circle me, her brown eyes studying me hungrily. Her stomach growled, so loud I jumped. It sounded like the gurgle of a bathtub emptying. I want to call my parents, I blurted out. She shook her head. Her cheeks wiggled like blubber. It's not a holiday, she rasped. You can't do this, I gasped. It isn't human. That made her smile grow wider. I'm not human, she said. I'm a monster. But you can't eat kids, I shrieked. I'm only eating one, she replied. She slid her doughy hand under my chin. Her skin felt bumpy and damp. She brought her face close to mine. What was that smell in her breath? Mouse? You're kind of skinny, she whispered. Have you been getting enough to eat? I stammered. Don't be so tense, Paul, she scolded. You won't taste as good if you're tense. No, I cried. Let go. I tried to back away, but she tightened her hand on my throat and narrowed her cow eyes at me. Why do I have such a strong feeling that it's going to be you? She demanded. No, I gasped. No, it won't. It won't be me. She let her huge hand slide off my throat. Her smile returned. Work hard, Paul, she said. Work hard and do your best. Maybe you'll surprise me. I spun away from her, my heart pounding, my whole body shaking. Maybe you'll surprise me, she repeated, and then she added, but I don't think so. I staggered to the door, tugged it open, lurched into the hall. The bell had rung. The long hallway stood silent and empty. My wheezing breaths echoed off the tile walls. Where should I go? What should I do? I only knew one thing. I had to prove her wrong. I wasn't going to be her human snack. I can't go to class, I decided. I'll head back to my room. I'll stay in there and think. Try to come up with a plan. Starting to jog, I turned a corner and ran into Marv. We both cried out in surprise. Hey, he muttered. He raised a small brown paper bag. He reached a chubby hand in and pulled something out. Here, for you, he said. He held out to me. Fudge. A large wedge of chocolate fudge. You want it now? He raised it to my face. He's working with his mom, I realized. He's trying to fatten me up. No way! I screamed. I shoved him out of my way and took off. I had no idea what a big mistake I had just made.